say it ain't true, man.
Where'd you find this?
Let's get ready to rumble.
This is PHAT'S Barbershop Club.
Brought to you by PHAT'S Fresh Cuts. It's more than a barbershop.
And here's your host, Ladarius Fat Man.
All eyes on me.
Daddy's working.
Welcome to my town.
What's up, wrestling? What's up, everybody? I am Fat. This is PHAT'S Barbershop Club. Real topics, real views from real people. Oh man, it's a good one. Long awaited. I got my guy in the building. What you want? Red? We gonna call you Red?
Yeah, we're all on Red.
Got my guy Red Johnson in the building, man. Wrestling legend. You know what I'm saying? Come through. Did his thing at Wrestling High. Went over the ground there. You know what I'm saying? Did what you can do over there. You know what I'm saying? And now we on to the next one.
We on, man.
On to the next one,
man.
That's what's up, man. Man, tell the people what's been up with you, man.
Man, the last couple months, man, I just been trying to figure it out, man. Trying to figure out when I'm gonna be playing ball, man. But it's been a long 6 months, I tell you that one.
Yeah,
For sure.
long 6 months.
Yeah, it's been a long 6 months, man. I'm telling you, 6 months and flew by, but it's been long.
So it's been a 6-month process for trying to figure out where you were gonna go.
Yeah, it was kind of, man, I had almost stopped playing football. You know what I'm saying, bro? Real, bro. I was gonna go to the Air Force.
Yep.
Real deal. But you know, I really put it out in guys' hands, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
This thing,
It was like one day, bro, it just all fell out the sky. I got a hit. I was finna go to North Carolina and play ball, bro. D2 ball.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? D2 ball,
What school out there?
Elizabeth City.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know, D2 ball, the thing right now, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Guys getting picked up, you know what I'm saying? Division really don't matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ball is ball.
Right. Man, look, I like to kick off the show with the first question, man. What's up with the world? What's got you shaking your head? Good or bad?
As always, man. Social media.
Social media.
Social media, that kicker, man.
Yeah.
People need to separate themselves, bro. Put
Yeah.
their phone down, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with reality.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, social media is one of them things that, you know, people. For me, man, it's a push and pull because people always say you can't just because I posted don't mean this is what I'm thinking. But I'm the type of person I only post what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Like, I only post what I feel and how I feel. So what makes it any different from me posting me not liking somebody and you saying you don't like somebody, but it's just Facebook.
It's just a post, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, it's way more than the post, y'all. It definitely is. So,
Real is real, man.
Yeah.
Real is real.
Yeah, man.
You gotta be that same person you is on that media, man. You gotta be the same person when you step in the room.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Because people looking and they expecting you to be who you are on social media.
Exactly.
You come in there and you're a totally different person, or you done lost the room.
Yeah.
It's gonna either be
Lost the room. Seem like you lost yourself to somebody.
Yeah. It ain't nothing good gonna come out of
Nah.
faking on social media, man. I try to be as real as I can possibly be.
Hey, that's every day, though. Every second. You know what I mean?
Everything I post, I try to make it a positive post. Something somebody can really live off of.
Yeah, and I respect the people that's out here making money off this social media stuff, man. 'Cause
I definitely do too.
I respect that.
So, man, another question I want to ask because you've been around wrestling. You born here, raised here?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I've been back and forth from Tallulah to here. So,
Okay, man. What you think about the violence and crime that's going on here?
Right here. I'm the type of person, bro. I've been here. I went to college here. You know what I'm saying? Only way you really know about the violence, sort of, kind of, if you're around it. You know what I mean? So, lately, I've really been the kind of person. I've been off the scene, you know. So I really
haven't been in it.
Yeah, I ain't been around it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, you know, it is what it is with that.
That's a plus, man. It is just what you said, man. If you're around it or in it, it's definitely gonna affect you. But people always say wrestling small, which you know it's smaller than any other city, Monroe, Shreveport,
It's small.
but man, I see new people every day. You know what I'm saying? And I see people that I don't see people that I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can go months without seeing people.
This not your normal small town.
Right.
I say that, you know. I have of course I done seen people come from all different places to this town, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Tech right here, then Grambling right there, then ULM right there, you know what I mean? So I done seen a little bit of everybody from probably each state in America, you know what I mean? So
No, for real.
and outside too. So
And from outside the country, they done touch
yeah,
these,
I done met some people, bro. So
Yeah, man. So growing up in Ruston for you, man, what was it like? Well, coming up in Ruston when you got here, what was it like?
man, it was people tell me about their childhood and stuff. You know, if you didn't stay here, you probably didn't live like people from Ruston, man. It was like you want to be a kid forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? You want to be a kid forever, and that's the problem. People around here, they can't let go of their kid ways. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
it ain't enough growing up.
yeah,
Mature.
you know what I mean? Yeah. At a certain age, it's time to hit that next chapter. You know, and people can't let go of those ways. And them the best ways. You know what I'm saying? Those the best times of some people's life. You know what I mean? So
for real. Best times of their life, man, and they don't know how to cope and enhance it.
Yeah, or move on and grow. You know what I mean? Or
Definitely.
yeah,
It's definitely it's a place where like I always tell people, man, my wings have gotten too big for Ruston. Now, with that being said, I've done a lot in Ruston. You know, I've done so much in Ruston.
yeah.
To where I feel like I need to venture out and do some things somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it.
Now, it's not a lot of people go to is, man, it ain't nothing to do in Ruston. It's this and that. It's Ruston to hold you back, man. Man, y'all hold yourself back. People hold themselves back and try to blame it on Ruston.
The only reason I see people to stay in Ruston if they gonna better Ruston. You know what I mean? Like if they gonna put some money out here and start a business or something. You know what I mean? But if you're not gonna do that, bro, it's nothing here.
Agree.
You know what I mean?
Agree with that, man. So when did you get here? What age did you go to a school in Ruston?
6.
6th grade?
No, 6 years old.
Oh, 6 years old.
Yeah, I went to 5. 6 years old. I went to MJ Brown at 5.
Okay, so
then I went to Ruston Elementary. You know.
Okay.
6 years old. So
hey, that's a culture change right there.
Yeah.
Going from MJ Brown to Ruston Elementary.
Nah, for real, yeah.
That's
See, me and my brother made that change. I probably would have stayed in the Grambling school system if he had never. See, a lot of this school stuff growing up, my parents not from it either.
Right.
So I feel like my brother was more like the experiment child. You know what I mean? Like they kind of were trying to figure out this community and it's like when they figured it out, they realized this community was what was really best for us. You know what I mean? Yeah. My parents had told me that. So yeah, bro.
Okay, so when did you get into sports, man?
All my life.
Because it wasn't just football that you came up on.
No, I played 4 sports in high school, bro. Basketball was the first thing. Yeah, and I feel like basketball is what helped me in football. And football is what helped me in baseball. And baseball is what helped me in football. I feel like they all sports is sports, you know? Yeah. And just that competitive spirit helps in all. Helps each sport. So
I came up basketball was my first sport. You know, crushed that, played baseball. You know, I'm gonna say I was great at it. You know, I had a following. Then I got to junior high. I went out for football. This ain't it for me. You know what I'm saying? 7th grade, so I didn't play. But I went to every home game that they had, and I was trying to find my way on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? Like just down there chilling.
Yeah, that three.
Throwing the ball up and, catching and doing whatever. And Coach Frazier, Coach Shannon Frazier, man, saw me one time and was like, hey, I was walking in the hall at school. He said, hey, come meet me in the office after school. I didn't know nothing about spring football, I go to his office, he throw the pads on me, like, yeah, that's a perfect fit. Get out there. You know what I'm saying? And man, it went skyrocketed from there.
Took off, huh?
Yeah, man. Took off. And, the first play I made, crazy, insane play. Came to start the first day. And it skyrocketed. Like I said, it just went to the roof. You know?
It's kind of crazy. This is my first time hearing it from you. Because
Yeah.
I done heard it from other people, even your brothers. You know?
Yeah,
I done
yeah.
heard the stories and the, you know what I'm saying, the sighting stories and stuff. So just to hear it from you, you know, it's a
Yeah,
different
man.
feeling, bro.
It's crazy how it all started, bro. It was for him to just call me to the office. I was just, all right, I'm gonna come through,
Yeah.
you know.
Now let's take off.
Yeah,
I'm
took
taking
off,
a run
you know.
with
He
you.
showed me that manila card, that folder, showed me which way to go.
Mm-hmm.
No. I played Killer Man, you know, with my uncles who about 6 years old.
Yeah. We
So
all
I
play.
knew how to maneuver.
People that ain't played, they haven't even played football, they play killer.
Yeah.
You know,
So man, he showed me that ball and had that line drawn in one direction. I was like, once I got the handoff, it was all magic.
Yeah.
It was magic for me, you know. So when when did you decide that, or not even decide? When did you know that you were gonna be pretty good in football?
You know, Rustin High, man, varsity sports is like a big thing.
It's definitely a big
It's a
thing.
big thing around here. So just see basketball, I played varsity.
Okay,
But basketball around here, you know,
it's big too.
yeah, I'm gonna say, but
It don't trump that football. It's
but
big.
I think the class before me, they was the basketball class. You know what I mean? And I came in with that football class, and I was one of those guys in football already a name coming into high school, but basketball was a name too. And I had the opportunity to actually play varsity in basketball, but not football. You know what I mean? So I was like, "Oh, is basketball it?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I played a little bit of baseball, you know, and then next year, in my sophomore year of football, I ended up starting
Yeah.
like mid-season. I was like, "Oh, it's on and pop."
What was that feeling when you first got to, like? Was it early in the week they started moving you into that number one spot, or was it like
Mid game? Yeah, and after that, I said, "It's over.
It's over.
I ain't going back. I ain't going back."
Yeah,
So, then I think like a couple games later, I probably returned the punt return, homecoming game, return the punt return. It was over. I said,
Yeah.
I love this feeling, bro. Just feeling that feeling, bro. It rushed the high, brother. Scoring a touchdown, man.
That feeling is what drew me away from everything, football and baseball. Like being the only sophomore to be playing varsity. You know what I'm saying? And scoring touchdowns in varsity games.
Yeah.
Walking through the hallway.
You probably one out of how many people in your class?
We had 300 something in our class. So
All right.
we had half of that was boys.
All right. You ain't gotta brag about it.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So
you ain't gotta brag about it.
walking through the halls, man, and upperclassmen. You know, I was number 44, so I had upperclassmen throwing up the 4-4.
Oh, yeah.
This was way before Snoop and all that, you know. And man, that was crazy. What was your I'm gonna just say with your sophomore year, what was your most favorite moment or the best game you had
Sophomore year?
Sophomore year. Because you just getting in there and you just now starting. So I know that first game was a hype game.
See, at that point, I still hadn't had my first catch at receiver. So it was like, I didn't get my first catch like it was probably like their senior night. It was the last home game.
Yeah.
And, I had called the out route. That was probably my only kid, my only catch of the sophomore season, I think. And, you know, I kind of took that and just ran with it. You know, so I was hungry for more.
Yeah.
And I kind of took that whole sophomore year and grinded football. I didn't play no other sport.
Okay. Yeah.
That was my sacrifice. You know, sometimes you got to sacrifice.
You got to. You definitely got to. And that was my thing, man. Baseball came easy to me. Basketball came easy to me. Like I could just get on the court and do it. I can get on the baseball field and do it.
Mm-hmm.
But football, I had to hit that weight room.
It was just that.
I had to hit that
grind.
You know what I'm saying? It was one of them things that, man, if you don't do this,
every day,
you don't do this. You don't get.
If you don't do it every day, you're gonna be behind.
Yeah, man.
You'll be behind.
So your junior year, man. Your junior year, that's when the catches started coming in, right?
Touchdown coming in. Yeah.
Touchdown started coming in.
Playmaking start coming in.
Do you remember your first one? Because I'm 20 years out and I remember my first touchdown.
of my junior year. My
Yeah.
first one of my junior year. God dang. I know the first two games we played was like Melbourne Airline.
Yeah.
Oh, my first touchdown. It was a kickoff return though.
Okay.
Airline. Took it for like 95. It went like 95. And after that, I said, it's over.
Got to hit that zone.
Yeah, after that first, it's always after that first feeling. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is it's over.
Yeah.
You're gonna be hungry for more. You know
I
what I mean?
caught a toss. I caught a toss, and man, it was my sophomore year. So that was we played a team named Booker T. Washington Street. I think they were 3 or 4. You know, man, I got a toss and ran this dude over. The best feeling ever.
Rush.
Oh man,
Straight rush.
I'm ready to get back to it.
Straight rush of a dream.
It was insane. But
You probably remember that too.
oh, I'm pretty sure. Nah, I definitely got a teammate my freshman year in summer practice, 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
And to this day, when I see him, he like, man, let's put the pads on. I gotta get
my rematch.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a toss. I got the toss, took it to the outside. He squared up.
I'm looking at you.
Oh, it was
I'm looking at you. Yeah.
flat taco. It was pancake, straight pancake, man. But let me my junior year, man. My junior year, our first game was Bird, and it rained all day. I changed jerseys like twice too.
Grass fields too, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
grass fields for sure.
Man, I ran this dude over, and I don't know what it. Coach C. Reader.
Yeah, Coach Reader, my boy.
Man, this dude jumped all over me. I didn't even know what I did. You know what I'm saying? I hit the dude so hard. We ended up winning that game 3-0. Like I got a bunch of yards, but we just couldn't get in the end zone. But we ended up winning off of a field goal, man. Yeah, shout out to Big Jeff, man. The Mud Bowl, bro. It was so crazy. And right after the game, bro, they turned the sprinklers on.
What?
How y'all gonna do that?
Gotta get out the field.
Gotta get off the field. So let's fast forward to senior year. Senior year was a good one.
Yeah, well,
I mean, that's me saying it was a good one is an understatement, but dude, it was a special one. You know, just to throw it out there, the Washington game. Over the shoulder, over the head catch in overtime.
junior year Washington game.
And you Washington game too, yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest moment of high school to me.
Well, that was your junior year, huh?
You know,
That was the junior year.
that was the biggest.
Oh man,
Man,
you and old Kern.
yo.
Kern broke his finger on that play too, huh? That was insane.
I'm
So
sure.
it was,
We played against Negative Center. I think I probably went like 220 on them.
yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how Washington my most exciting game.
Well, it's probably the most exciting game because
The game winning touchdown, probably.
the game winning touchdown. Man, Kern just threw it in the book.
Man, he just threw it. That baseball in them. That's what it really was. That
Because
baseball.
he ain't see over that line. He just chunked it. He knew you were supposed to
That's
be.
why I never played quarterback.
Yeah.
I know but he was different though.
Hey man, Kern, shout out to Kern because Kern, I think still to this day got the most passing yards against Western Road coming from Rusty, out of Rusty.
Kern Mr. 3000, man.
Oh man,
Mr. 3000.
nobody expected that. Nobody.
Mr. Unexpected.
Yeah, man. So shout out to Kern, man. You really did his thing.
Yeah, for him, he a big part of my career. I tell you that. He changed my life. I tell you that.
Yeah. So let's talk about this Washington game. Man. We in overtime. It's a dog fight. I'm talking about it's a saying we used to say back in the day, cat scratch fever. You know what I'm saying? It was
one of them.
It was one of them. It was a when you broke out the huddle and lined up, what was it? You had it in your mind, I'm scoring this, or was it one of them? I'm just gonna try to get open.
If every play, if it's not a run play, I feel like I'm gonna try to score it. You know what I mean? But when I hear it and I know it's coming to me, I really try to stay calm.
Yeah.
Cause I really get to jump around like I'm finna scope, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna, but I try to stay as calm as possible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't try to give it away, but
That was that game. So we lose in the third round against
Cooper Williams,
Harville.
Yeah.
Look, I didn't forget. I just had to get it right. I had to make sure. Harville, Hooker Williams, the human everything.
The human everything,
Man.
Hey, I told somebody that's probably the best running back I seen with my own 2 eyes.
He is definitely top 2 that I've seen. Besides, Turpin wasn't a running back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he was
in this area.
everything.
He
was everything.
Man, between him and Turpin,
Yeah.
it was insane. Turpin had like 6 touchdowns against Ruston.
Man, my freshman year, I seen Turpin. First play of the game.
Look at all the work, bro.
Hey, first play of the game, he caught the ball, bro, and took off walking.
Yeah.
Took off. Hey, took it for 70 though and ran out of bounds.
Different.
I said, he ain't starting the game like that. Is
Different.
Yeah.
Different. Like this, what they seeing with the Cowboys and what in the USFL.
Now, I seen this. I seen this from childhood to grown man.
Yeah.
Like I seen it, so I know. I really know.
Yeah, he was definitely that, man. The give and go. What was the play called? Ray catch it.
Oh yeah.
Toss it off to you.
Yeah.
That was the big one, man. Everybody thought they thought we was all the way out there game. Next thing you know, we see Red Johnson going down the sideline. What? I know this ain't happening. I know this ain't happening, but I always said if Todd touched the ball 10 times, we win that game. All he needed to do was run 10 times.
Todd Malik probably the best offensive player I'll probably ever play with in my life.
Different. Man, Taj Malik was different. I can't remember too many. Like we had some real dogs, you know what I'm saying? But Taj Malik level, Jeff, if you still on, man, correct me if I'm wrong. We ain't had nothing Taj Malik level. We and the closest thing now is Mayfield.
Yeah.
You know, but the only thing that separates him and Taj was everywhere. He was on the left side, he was on the right side, he was in the middle, you know what I'm saying? He was covering. He was playing offense all day. If he was over here, you was running the ball over here. You know what I'm saying? Westboro tried to when he was going for that 16 or whatever, how many other sacks it was. Westboro went that in their first play and they thought they were gonna get it. Okay. And then they stopped going to him for a whole 2 points. Stop going to his side for a whole. Anybody that shifts the game like that is amazing. And Taj Malik is amazing. Man, shout out to Taj, man. So we finished that, lose, missed the field goal. You know. But you had life after. You know, you were going off to college. How did the whole going to Grambling process go about? Like, what was that like? See, I had kind of committed early. You know, so I committed going into my senior year. So I was a local kid, so I was kind of able to be around the program, you know, as a player before a player. Yeah. So I was kind of like able to mold into a Grambling Tiger before I was a Tiger. Especially with your mom working on up there. Yeah. She was volleyball coach, right? Yep. Yeah. I had never seen it come though. I had never seen myself going to Graham. Okay. Honestly. But it was more the opportunity. Yeah. And I took it and ran with it. It was coming off those national championships, championship runs. Yeah. So I'm saying I couldn't see no better place for me at the moment. Yeah. And you know, in the area that you coming up in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like Friday nights I'm playing and Saturday nights I'm at their games. You know what I mean? So it felt right at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, definitely felt right. Feel that. Man, I was never. I won't say I wasn't a Grambling fan. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't get recruited.
Yeah, I
by
heard
Graham.
that. I heard that like over the time, like you know what I'm saying, how stuff
But I
went
always
around here,
respected their game. You know what I'm saying? I respect when I was coming up, man. My school years, they were what 3-time champion back to back to back. So it was 3-peat, you know. Bruce Eugene throwing the rock, doing this thing. They had a receiver named Levi Washington, man, which that's who you reminded me of.
He from my hometown.
Okay,
Yep, he from my
okay. So
hometown.
Levi,
Yeah, shout out to
Levi,
Levi,
was,
man.
yeah, shout out Levi. Levi was dope, man. He was that boy was trouble on that field, boy.
Old guy Levi.
Yeah. So it kind of just falling the way it did. What was it like putting on that uniform the first time, man? Knowing you was going out to play for D. Grambling State University.
I can't explain it. Only cause I sat out there first year, you know, got red shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was like I had to see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it was like I was starstruck, bro. Like I couldn't believe I was out there.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Cause all my friends and stuff, they telling me like, boy, you on TV.
You on TV.
Like you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? Why me? You feel me? Like why me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I red shirt that first year. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just took everything in. I had to they said my problem was consistency.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And everybody got that problem in some
In some way,
you know what I'm saying, in some way in their lives. So mine was on consistency in football. I made plays, but I wasn't making plays every time I touched the ball,
Right.
which I was capable of.
Yeah.
So they were saying like you not playing to your potential.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I'm making plays. Like
Right.
I'm scoring, really. I'm scoring. They like you not playing to your potential,
Yeah.
and I didn't understand it until I hit that next level. I was like, God dang, you know what I mean? Why I got that?
Yeah.
So yeah, it took a whole. I wouldn't say a whole year. It took about 6 months.
Yeah.
Cause by that next spring, it was on the pop.
You were back to red.
Yep.
Back to the okay. When did you get that what was it, punt return or kickoff return?
On return. To my this past season. Yeah, that was a real deal. Only cause I didn't play the first 6 games, man.
Yeah.
I didn't play the first 6 games. But I came up out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They threw me in there, I think 1 game. Matter of fact, I have kind of worked my way into punt return. I'm not gonna lie. I never returned punts in college. This is my first year. You know what I'm saying? I did it in high school, of course.
Right.
But this a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody faster coming down now.
Really?
Lanes close up quicker.
And people ask me how you do it. I don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? My goal is no, my job is to catch the ball.
Catch the ball.
Regardless, I'm gonna receive.
You
So
want to
if
get
put me
part
at
of the
punt
yard?
return, I'm gonna catch the ball. I'm gonna catch the ball. So like I don't even think about people running down and all that stuff. That's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? If I got that ball, they gonna hit me.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. Because I mean, especially you being a smaller statue, man, them boys like, hey, I got to knock him out.
Yeah, I gotta flush him. I gotta flush him right now.
Yeah. So
Because if he touch it again, he might pop it.
Right. Man, that's
But that punt return, that was against Sam. You know, Sam, you known, you know. And for me to be missing those first 6 games to get the opportunity, you know, to finally get the opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
man, it was like a blessing.
Yeah.
A blessing from God, you know.
Right.
Cause I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I was just playing ball.
It wasn't like you went out there like, man, I got to return this.
Nah, it was like more like, man, let me go out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 3rd down, 4th down, a 3rd. I get my helmet, 4th down. Let's go. Like, see me out there.
Yeah. You're out there.
You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Like,
Lanes open. All you see is grass.
Grass.
Oh man. And them jets really kicked in. Them jets kicked in, man. Let's see. Let me go to a break real quick.
You are listening to PHAT'S Barbershop Club, brought to you by PHAT'S Fresh Cuts.
And we are back. Hey y'all, I got my guy Red Johnson in the building. Wrestling legend, man. He's definitely that. You know, came through Ruston High and made a name, engraved his name in the field. You know, it's there. It ain't going nowhere.
Man,
Went over to Grambling State and did what you can do for the hometown, man. And was it a rocky situation for you? Not
over at Grambling.
at Grambling, like not being able to, or not like they say you wasn't consistent. Like was that like a shock to you for that to be said about you, that you wasn't consistent?
No, because constructive criticism is what makes you.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather someone tell me the truth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can go ahead and fix it. Because if they had not told me that, who knows where my career would be at this point.
Yeah.
What if they just would have kept saying, you all right? You know what I'm saying? You okay? You going to be better next year. No, they told me the truth.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? I had to make a decision whether to fix it or make it right, or I was just going to let my career go out the window.
And that's one of them things, man. Learning how to be criticized constructively. You know, because some people don't know when it's constructive criticism or when they just criticize you.
Right.
You know, and some people don't know how to constructive criticize you, and they just criticize you. So to be able to pick that up and not hold your head down and give up on it, man, that's big in itself, because that's a I feel like that's a thing that us in Ruston go through. Like we can be the star, but as soon as somebody is just as good as us, sometimes we kind of fold. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a Ruston thing, because we're the biggest school around here. You know what I'm saying? I would go out and get 13 carries, 140 some yards, 2 touchdowns, and the kid at Grambling go out there and get 300 yards, but I'm the headline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be the headline, even when somebody is doing better than you, when you go to college and you not the headline, when somebody is doing, it's like, dang.
That's what I said, reality.
The reality hits. And I think that's one of the big things that we have to deal with in Ruston.
The quicker reality slap you in the face, the quicker you can shake back from it.
Yeah. And sometimes it is too late.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you know what I mean? I rather realize before it's too late.
Yeah.
Most definitely rather realize before it's too late.
Definitely. So man, you finished your tenure at Grambling. You joined the fraternity. Well, before you finish, you joined the fraternity. You graduate. I thought it was fast.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang.
Let me tell you.
I'm already. Is this like?
People ask me like, dang, you took AP classes? No, I did not.
Yeah.
I went to school.
Yeah.
And this the crazy thing about it all right? I graduated high school probably, I don't even remember, May. The next Tuesday after that, I was in summer school.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So did my thing, you know what I'm saying, made a 4.0. Came into my freshman year. Football was on my, football, I'm not gonna lie, at the moment, I didn't realize what was going on, with the consistency deal, and I didn't really realize it in the moment. This took time to, you know what I'm saying? Of course, to look back on and realize that's what it was. But at the time, that took a toll on me almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, my grades dropped. Sure, if I didn't have a 4.0 coming into school, I would have failed out of school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine that. Like, I would have flunked out of school my freshman year. Same stuff normal people do, though. You know what I'm saying?
And it happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Big time.
But like you said, being from Ruston, being the headline, you know what I'm saying? Who would have expected that of me? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So
I feel you on that. We got Miss Tish Sutton. She said she asked you that the same thing when you came in the office a couple weeks ago.
what's that?
Talking about grad school. She was like,
Oh, how I finished so fast?
yeah.
Summer school.
Summer school do it.
Yeah, summer school did it. And then
Y'all
after
excuse
that,
me. I got a little, I don't know, that rain came through, man, and started making me sniffle and everything.
I was out there on the fish creek when the rain came. Yeah. I was like, catch me something.
Man, it came through so crazy.
Lightning crazy.
Came through.
Like a little tropical storm.
Look, man, that thing came through and sparks was popping off the power line. So the fell over, man. Had me a little scared. I'm thinking, bro, I'm thinking the power line's gonna come and just wipe out everything. But the lights went out. But they only went out for like 10, 15 seconds and then back in.
Back on.
Yep. BTO Swayze said they ready to see you next season, man. My boy Kimani Curry said, shout out to Uno, man.
Man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all boys, man. Y'all played a huge factor in my life.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Yeah.
Everybody I know through my childhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Played a part in my life. I tell you.
Yeah, man. And you know that's the thing, man. Wrestling is very influential, whether it's good or bad.
Good or bad.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta weigh it out. But wrestling is one of them places where if you up, they love you. If you down, you down. You know what I'm
when
saying?
I realized that, that's when I realized, all right, let me just take a step back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me put the good and the bad. Let me keep that to myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm up, I'll keep it to myself. If I'm down, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Like
that'll get you moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, at
Because
least
nobody really pulling and tugging at your situation.
exactly.
Yeah. That boy say, y'all started pre-K together, man. Keep going to curve.
You know what I'm saying? A long time ago.
Long time ago, man. So, man, let's talk about this UAPB, man. Why
I'm excited.
UAPB?
Like I said, I was supposed to go to school in North Carolina.
Right.
All right. Then I decommitted from there. I committed to Benedict. You know,
Okay.
Benedict College.
I've heard
They
of
just
it.
won the HBCU championship last year. So
Yeah.
yeah, I had committed to them. And then I think I was supposed to go there sometime this month, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of just got a call, you know what I'm saying? And I had been praying for this, man. I really been praying for something close to home.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But I always said I wanted to get away from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Experience away.
Yeah, like I like you said, we kind of outgrew this place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get away, but I didn't know I was gonna have to go 10 hours away from my family, you know what I mean? 10 hours,
North
12 hours,
Carolina?
16 hours. Who knew that? So, but I was ready for it, bro. I was gonna sacrifice. I ain't care. My people didn't care. They were gonna make the flights, make the drives, you know.
Cool.
But just imagine if they don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that, and I can go still play Division I football, the type of football, the conference I've
At a high level.
been. Yeah, conference I've been in.
Yeah.
I know this conference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now it's just time to take what I got and lay it all on the line.
It's
You know?
go time.
Yeah, lay it all on the line.
So you mentioned your family, man. How important was it? Because we grew up around here, man. A 2-parent home, it don't happen here.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's rare. You know, it's so often somebody has that.
Mhm.
For you, what was it like growing up in a 2-parent home, and how did that I don't want to say affect your growing up, but what was it? What was that? What made it so great for you to, growing up in a 2-parent home? Because your friends, you had a lot of friends that didn't have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they looking at you like, hey, he got something I don't have.
Right.
You know, what was that like for you?
I learned the true concept of family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, just like in the book, they might have family is. I learned it. Like,
Yeah.
I seen it every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? For sure. I seen my mama go to work. I seen my daddy go to work. Seen him come out. See my mama come home. Seen my grandma. Seen her go to work. You know what I'm saying? I seen work. I seen. You know what I'm saying? I know what come from family, work. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of just trusted that. Just trusted their word. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think, hearing something from this person's point of view, hearing something from this person's point of view, and putting it all in this bottle.
Yeah.
man, who knows what can really come from, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I commend my parents for that, because that's not marriage, not easy, relationship, not easy, you know what I'm saying? So I commend my parents for that, bro. Cause they sacrificed so much. I told you, man, my parents stayed in wrestling. How you know my parents didn't never say, my wings too big for wrestling?
Right.
My dad told me that. He said he stayed in wrestling for us. You know what I'm saying? So we could, you know what I mean? So
That's
we
dope.
could get the best out of it. So
That's dope.
like,
That's dope.
sure. But now that I'm an adult, I see, and they tell me a lot that I didn't really realize when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I kind of was just being a kid. You know what I mean? But like I see it, it's like I'm kind of reliving it. You know what I mean? I feel it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man.
Yeah. It's growing up, I didn't have the father figure. You know what I'm saying? I had an uncle, but it was more of a brother figure for me. You know, he was 6 years older than me, so that whole father figure. I think a lot of the decisions that I made, man, if I had that father figure in my life, it'll have been a whole different road. You know what I'm saying? But to have my grandmother, my mom, and my aunt, and there's just so many women in my family. It's only a few boys. You know what I'm saying? Like I was the freshman before Corey and Courtney came into, you know what I'm saying, got born. So I had to go 14, 15 years of it being me, then my uncle who's 6 years older than me. So he let me tell you, he showed me how to have fun the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him and his friends, man, they wasn't no smoking, wasn't no drinking. It was just
not around you.
Fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it was just fun. I'm talking about I'm sixth grade out 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning just because I'm with them and just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to concerts with them. Like they not making me stay at home because I'm younger. They showing me the ropes, you know.
The right way, though.
The right way.
Right.
You know, so I did get that, but as far as decision making, man, it was rough. Like if I had a dad at home or just a father figure, I wouldn't have never quit baseball. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got a coach to this day. Like, man, my baseball coach freshman year was like, you would have went pro.
You would at least have somebody to give you some kind of advice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Push you in at least the direction you wanted to go. At least. Yeah.
Right. Or at least made me see another view of the direction that I was trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, but you know, to have my mom and my grandmother, my aunt, they whatever make you happy, that's what I want you to do. But whatever made me happy wasn't always the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that was just my experience growing up in a single parent home. And a lot of people have different experiences, you know, but and that's not to say that you don't grow up to be a good dude or a good person, because I think I grew up to be a fairly decent person without the father figure in my life. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the 2-parent homes, and shout out to everybody that's making it growing up in a single parent home, because that in itself is a struggle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize the things that my parents had to do, or my grandparent and my mom had to do, just for me to have a pair of shoes.
I was just gonna say that. Shout out to the people that's holding it down for their kids.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? There's no book for that.
Yeah.
There's no book for that.
So what when we touch down in UAPB, man, what's the goal? We gotta set some goals.
Yeah, gotta have some goals, but I don't like to put caps on them. You know what I'm saying? But I put a minimum on something. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the minimum, and I
like that.
You know what I'm saying? I'll put a minimum on something, but I won't put a cap on it because it's still the limit. But I know I'm gonna get to space. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna get space.
I always say, man, shoot for the stars. You might fall in the clouds.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Who said the cloud's not great? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I won't put a cap on it, but I'm most definitely going there to win.
Definitely.
That's first off, to win. You know what I'm saying? and that's a team goal. So you know what I'm saying. My goals fall all behind it.
Yeah.
You know, of course,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, but of course, I'm going there to make plays. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to go for at least 8 to 10 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying. How about get them though?
Ooh, hey,
How about get them?
man,
That's
I
men,
want to
though.
see that too.
8 to 10 men.
I definitely want to see that. 8 to 10 wins. Okay, what's next? What you got? Is it a minimum of yardage that you want to get?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna put a cap on that one because I know guys that'll probably have 12 touchdowns, but probably won't have the yards. You know what I'm saying? Or the guys that have the yards probably
Quick
won't have the
slants
touchdowns.
in the goal, in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
red
So
zone.
I kind of want to all just let it all fall together. You know what I mean? Because with the punt return deal, that's kind of how it happened, bro. I was kind of just going out there. No, they be like, "Fair catch. Gotta give me one or two of these, coach. Like, gotta get one or two of these, coach." So kind of just let it all fall out the sky.
Gotcha. Now that's a. Hey man, don't put a cap on your goal. That's when red.
Especially if you working for it.
Yeah.
Now if you just sitting on your behind, you know what I'm saying, and waiting for it to happen. Nah, you put a cap on it.
Yeah.
Can, you know, you only gonna
Do so much.
But if you know you didn't put in the amount of work to get 1,000 yards or put in the work to get 12 touchdowns, you gonna get it. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, put lead all on the line.
So, you know, man, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this and go to the Rustin High thing because I meant to discuss this earlier.
Mhm.
What you think about this past season, man? Rustin High had.
Man, I was in New Orleans this past season, man.
Yeah.
But I feel like we were satisfied with going to New Orleans.
Man, I think so too.
Cause I'm telling you, I done been in New Orleans. I done played in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And I done been on a team that I feel like I was just satisfied to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt that feeling in college.
Right.
So I really wish I would have had the opportunity to talk to them before the game and tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Now that I think back, but you know, I was down there, man. I was enjoying myself. I was fresh off a season. Like I said, I was almost done football. Yeah. I was really at the game to be a fan, honestly. So, but fan and support. But
I've experienced this whole feeling from this past season, but as a fan, you know, my 8th grade year, they go to the Dome. You know, the season wasn't as glamorous of a season that this one was. You know, they lost 3 games that year. In '98, they went to the Dome. This year, lose the first game of the season, and it was hightail on out of there ever since. But those first 5 games after that loss was not easy. You know, the Neville game went down to the wire.
yeah.
The Cabot team out of Arkansas went down to the. It wasn't until, and I know it's one of them things that, you know, we hang our heads on, but it wasn't until we beat West Monroe I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
This really it, because they didn't let that be the defining game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on to the next one. And that's where I was like, yeah, this is definitely the team that can get back.
Yeah, that's the one, huh?
Yeah. But as far as those lights being bright, too bright. Man, it was too. And I say that
the lights in the season dome.
Just going, you know, that state championship, those bright lights, man. Even for me as a fan, because I'm not a Saints fan. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a fan of no team in the NFL. But so that means I've never been inside the dome. I didn't go to the game in '98, my 8th grade year. So excuse me. So I go down there, man, and I got my camera. I got footage to where it's like all you can see is
the glares from the light.
It's me doing this. I'm just like, dang, man, this is, you know, me. I'm in the stands. So to see them on the field, these are bright as the lights that ever been for them. And that whole first, it was like, it shows. Because see, what a lot of people see, we were so focused on getting there to the fact that we forgot that Descahan been there 3 years straight and lost that thing.
They're hungry, so it shouldn't. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't take us. We should have seized the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take us to have to wait a whole another year to get the opportunity to go back to the state championship. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because what we waited too many years to get back to that chance. You know what I'm saying? We all waited on that opportunity. You know what I mean? So seeing them there, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of time to seize that opportunity. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Time to go back to work, and we're gonna be back in New Orleans.
Let's do it this again. Year. Shout out to Rusty High, man. Shout out to the coaching staff.
Shout out to Aaron Jackson, man.
Shout out to Aaron Jackson.
Yeah. That boy hit me up like a week ago, congratulating me and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
dude, best to do it since you.
Nah, for real. And he been seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people you can kind of, you know, they gon', especially kids, cause you know what I'm saying. I was one of those kids. Like around here, you will see a kid that seen somebody else do it.
Yeah.
So you know they gon' when they get their opportunity, they gon' seize it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can see it in them. So that's why kind of we be on the kids so hard around here, so they can just stay the course and stay the line, so they can't get their opportunity.
And that's what it was for me, man. I can remember we used to have the TV station Channel 4, time and temperature and all that.
Yeah.
But on Monday they would show the previous game for Rusty High. You know that Friday they'll play that Friday night game. Yeah, playback, right? So I was able to see players like Ramon Malcolm as the running back.
They say a real deal.
Oh man.
2-9, huh? Say a real deal.
29, the GOAT. I don't care who come in after.
They say a real deal.
He's the GOAT. 6'2", 190 pounds.
Hey, I respect it. I'm telling you.
Man.
2-9.
Wasn't nothing nobody could do with this guy. So to see him, I was always like, man, that's what I want to do. But I never said I wanted to do it in organized football. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it wasn't until 8th grade when I got into that thing. But once I got into it, it was like, but by that time I had saw players like players at Cecil Collins at LSU, you know, big time players. I done seen them on TV. Curtis Ennis, who played at Penn State. So I'm watching them and I'm kind of gathering the information on the game. And it's like, okay, that's how I want to do it right there. But Ramon Malcolm is the foundation of why I did what I did. But then once I got into school, we had a running back named Reggie Maxwell. He was from Indiana. And his sister named Monica Maxwell, she played at Tech. Man, when I tell you this dude was a beast, like every game his shoes came out, like one of his shoes came out while he was running. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just moving that fast. What
if he was really like, he was like, I know I'm finna score, so I'm finna tie my shoe so I can kick it out.
Nah, they were tired.
Just
shoes were tied. He was just stepping. They were like, to the point to where the headline would be "Shoeless Maxwell."
Nah, that's
Shoeless Maxwell does it again. I saw this dude. He playing against West Monroe. Of course, we lost it, but man, it's pouring down, raining. This dude break one for like 60 and get to the 10-yard line, and the ball come out. Before the ball got to the end zone, he had to caught that thing and scored the touchdown. That's how fast he was moving. It was crazy.
But ran right under, you know?
Yeah. So like Shoeless Maxwell was he was that guy. Maxwell, real Reggie Maxwell. Man, let's do my Fats 5.
Hit me!
Fats 5, man. We got 5 questions I'm gonna ask you, man. Just random. It ain't nothing that's gonna bust your brain or nothing like that. First question, man. What keeps you motivated?
Keeps me motivated. My past.
Okay. I like that.
Now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stuff I done been through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just knowing like when you hit that unbreakable point, You know what I'm saying? That's all you really need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can really rely on yourself. Imagine if you can hear somebody like a motivational speaker, or if you could talk to yourself. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I can really motivate myself off my past.
Because a lot of people don't listen to themselves.
No, you gotta. No, you have to.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. They can tell you, man. They can give you some words, and they be like, "Hey, why you came up with that?" Like, yeah, why you ain't here? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't?
Why you apply to you?
Yeah, but that's dope. You can invite one person to an event, and if they're late, you win $1 million. Who you picking? If they late, you win $1 million. Who you picking?
Oh, I was thinking like they gotta be a millionaire. I gotta
Nah,
think
they ain't gotta be a millionaire. You get the $1 million if they late.
Dang, I wish somebody would have said like, cause I'm always the late
You the
one.
late one.
I'm the late one. I gotta move. Like if I wait, it's time gonna get the moving up. You know what I'm saying? Time gonna move, rush up on them. So like even here, you was texting me like, you know what I mean? Like send the address and stuff. I ain't text you back to 550. You
It's
feel me?
all good though.
But nah, that's another thing. Like college will make you. Like I had to stop that late stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With sports, I had never been late. That kept me disciplined in that part. But I'm the late one. But who I win $1 million off of? Oh, my mom. My mom. She
Shout out to mom. We gonna get that meal.
yeah, for real. Hey, she got a full schedule. You know what I'm saying? She the type of mom. She'll be like, I'm getting off at 9 tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'll be home at 9.
11 o'clock.
Man, what? You sitting there mad? Man, you finna cook at 11? What you talking about? Yeah, so.
Okay.
My mom, man. I know I'll win that million.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. What was the flip of the switch moment that permanently changed your life or perspective? You know, that defining moment. What was that? Because I know you say when they were
College
saying
and stuff. Yeah, I was trying not to say that again. It'll probably have to be after COVID.
Okay. Ooh, COVID was a struggle.
After COVID.
What was that crazy moment in COVID that
Just the cutoff of resources. You know what I mean? Like COVID, I wasn't even 21 yet. You know what I'm saying? I was still but at that time, bro, I was my own man. You know what I'm saying? I had my own everything. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't go around mama. I couldn't go around dad. I couldn't. Man, I was really in the house by myself. So it felt like, bro, in the house by myself. I had grew up in a matter of months. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Like I was a new man.
I think a lot
like
of people grew up.
Yeah, like see, I grew up. To some people, they say the time just went by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you don't even know that. To me,
I remember every moment of it.
I grabbed something from that little time period.
That's what's up. If you could, let me do this one. Would you rather rewind 5 minutes or look into the future for 5 minutes?
Look into the future for 5 minutes.
I want to rewind.
You'll rewind it?
I'll rewind just to get it right.
Just to get it right.
Because that future might be something. Like wait a minute.
Me.
Yeah.
But this what I know. Like I know whatever we do today gonna affect a year ago from today.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So I most definitely want to know, like, if I can see a year ago from today, I want to see whatever it's gonna be like, so I can. If it's gonna be something bad, I'm gonna figure out like.
Do you want it to, like you say, whatever you do today is gonna affect a year later? Would you want it to be today's that affects that year or yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah. Because you can't write about today until tomorrow anyway.
All right. So yesterday, I at least know today. Like, like I messed up yesterday. I messed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that again.
Gotcha, man. Last one. Let me make it a good one. Let's see. If you could sit and talk to anyone, man, dead or alive, who would it be?
Crazy. I just got asked this same question, the draft diamond thing. I said Michael Jackson. I really said Oprah Winfrey, but I said Michael Jackson though.
Why the famous MJ, man?
Because I want to ask him how how was you a star from how did you handle being a star from a child to like your whole life? How did you handle being a star?
The star.
Like known, like every time you walk outside, it's somebody in your face, like
Fainting. How do you handle somebody fainting in front of you because of you or you?
exactly. Like how can you handle that? Like you know what I'm saying? That I had to really ask him and pull from him and not even take it for myself. Like, but I have to just ask him like, bro, like how did you do it? Like you know what I'm saying? How was you a star for that long? How was you able to just like LeBron James? Like I really asked him, bro. How was you able to? But I know he'll tell me, hey, I put in that work, you know what I'm saying? I prayed for it, you know what I'm saying? I stayed disciplined to whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I probably asked Michael Jackson.
So it's a bonus. I got 2 bonuses. This a bonus. What do you have to say to that kid that saw Red play and that looked up to you? What do you say to that kid? Because everybody's got somebody that looks up to them.
Yeah, what would I say? I'll tell him, man, just keep going. Take it one day at a time and keep going.
Take it one day at a time and keep going. Because I'm gonna tell you a crazy thing that happened to me. About 2 weeks ago, I'm sitting in Bristol's smokehouse. Shout out to Bristol's. Getting some food, and one of my classmates walk in. Now, backstory on this classmate. This classmate was an all-stater in the triple jump. Went to LSU, 2-time national champion. You know what I'm saying? In LSU. And she comes and tells me that she looked up to me in high school. Like, what? I didn't do nothing for you to, you know what I'm saying? Like, she say me and another one of our classmates, which was great basketball player named Nastasia Livingston. I think she's Nastasia Canty now, but she went on to play at Tech, and man, she balled out. She was the boys. Like, she could have played for the boys. She could have played boys for the boys.
Cold.
Oh, she was cold. Oh, she was cold. I'm talking about she could have played boys varsity basketball if they would have let her. You know, but for her to say that, man, I was speechless, because in my mind I'm like, man, you went to LSU, you was national champion, you was a state champion in high school, all state in high school. I ain't get none of that. I got all district every year.
She took something from you.
You know what I'm saying? So that somebody is always watching. Whether it's somebody your age, somebody younger, somebody older, it's somebody always watching.
Yeah, because we all got room to grow. You know what I'm saying? No matter, she was probably looking at you like, man, like, the whole time you got to think, you know how girls be. They always think football is the main, you know what I'm saying? So she was probably looking at you like, man, I want that feeling, you know what I'm saying? I want to be that, well, not that guy, but you know what I'm saying? I want to be mainstream, you know what I'm saying? And she probably just looked at you and how you handled it. You know
I think I handled it well, man. I think I ain't gonna front. I wasn't running around picking on people and doing all this. I could tell you everybody in my class. Like, I see them. That's my class. You know what I'm saying? I dapped up everybody. I don't care who you was. Like, if we went to 6th grade together, because that's where everybody met up at, shoot, you my friend for life. You know, that's how I was. I got five places, man. Well, let's say, where you going to eat? You going Waffle House or Huddle House?
Waffle House.
Waffle House. I like Huddle House at times. Waffle House is a late night place for me, but Huddle House early in the day is pretty decent.
Yeah, I see Waffle House because Huddle House is like more of a wrestling thing. Okay.
Gotcha. It's like a mom and pop type.
Yeah, like, bro, I probably wouldn't eat nobody else Huddle House outside of wrestling. Like,
Nah, for real. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. Dog House or Punch or Two?
Dang, that's a tough one. Gotta go with Dog House.
Dog House.
Dog House.
Dog House. Nukes or Roma?
Nukes.
Canes or Wingstop?
Canes.
All right. Last one. Griffs or Whataburger?
Grills. Grills.
Griffs, man. Shout out to Griffs. Give the people a quote of the day, man. Something they can live off of.
All right, bro got right here. It's a blessing to be a blessing.
Yeah.
But mine is, and I'm gonna take that. But mine is, man, just make the best out of every opportunity. Cause really, some people wish they had your opportunity. Some people wish they was here with not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We wish some people was here. You know what I'm saying? So basically they wish they was here. And, you know, and what's for you is what's for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if God blessed you with that, and do something with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I done most definitely had people ask me, would tell me like, I wish I had what you had.
Yeah.
The whole time, bro, I ain't 6'3". I ain't fucking.
Because you wish you had.
Come on, I ain't about DK Metcalf right here. But what I'm saying, like, I ain't never been rich. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't nothing. I ain't never nothing. Like, whatever people ever thought I had, bro, I never been that, bro. That what made me stand out even more. Cause like, when you really meet me, you gonna realize, like, dang, this dude, he not like what I thought. He even more realer than what I thought. Like, so, yeah, man, take every opportunity and seize it. And if you can't, attempt to.
Right. I like that. Mine is gonna be this one right behind me. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. So if you think you mediocre,
That's what you gonna be.
think you the best,
You're gonna be a little bit better than mediocre, or you're gonna be a little bit worse than mediocre.
You're gonna be in that mediocre frame. So, you know, be great all the time, man. And all the time you will be great. We know you got UAPB coming up next, man, but what you got, you know, what else you got next?
Man, after that, I'm gonna prepare for the draft, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get you some money on with this football stuff, bro. Cause I've been at it too long. Then you gotta think, man, guys making money in our NIL football. You know what I'm saying? College football, man.
Yeah.
People finna be millionaires off NIL.
Yeah. Before they even sign a contract for, you know,
man, that's crazy. See, I ain't gonna lie, I mess with the NILs too. You know what I'm saying? I mess with them too, but yeah, man, I'm ready to take it to that next level, man, and you know, really be on TV every Sunday.
Now you would definitely have, I mean, from Ruskin High to Grambling and now the UAPB, like you definitely have that fan base, you know, that supporting cast, man. Like everybody, like they say, Josh White, he say he got to get him a UAPB shirt. You know what I'm saying? For people to be talking about they gonna be in Ruskin wearing a UAPB shirt, that's something. You know what I'm saying? That's something. Like,
and most definitely, shout out to Josh White, man. People don't know, man. It's like that dude, like you know, the friend that you split everything with. Like, all right, we gonna go get a piece, and we gonna split this.
Yeah.
All right, and we both gonna take out the $5, take out $5. Both got $10, but you gonna keep your other $5. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna have something.
We all gonna be straight. Like at the end of the day, we all gonna be taken care of.
Yeah.
That's my brother. We on that level.
Shout out to Josh White, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Josh. He always watching too, man. So shout out to Josh White.
My brother.
Give any shout outs you want to give, man.
Man, shout out to Tallulah, man. Shout out to Russ. You know, man. Shout out to Grambling State for sure. Man. Shout out to my boy Coop. Shout out to CJ. I wish y'all boy really in here, but you know I came solo. Yeah.
Okay.
Came solo. Cause man, yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's watching, man.
Shout out to my brother too, cause we was on the phone the other day talking for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And it's the crazy thing, man. My brother really told me, man. My older brother, he told me, man, he learned a lot from me.
Dang. Cause you know, we get so caught up into, man, I'm good broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm really learning off of him. But to turn around for him to say that,
It let me know I'm doing something
on the
right.
right path.
Doing something right.
Yeah. For older brother say that's big. That's big.
And
Shout out to
he the
Buck.
one like he, you know what I'm saying? He's structured. He got
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? He got structure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He the one living out his dreams, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
And for him to say he look up to me, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, when I'm still trying to get to where my desire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, dang, like keep going.
That's what's up.
Just keep going.
I wanna let me shout out your grandmother, man. Cause she look, if y'all don't know his grandmother, she was
I'm not even gonna get started on that later because I don't know where to stop.
yeah.
I don't know where to stop. I never seen nobody sacrifice. No, don't even think of it's not even considered sacrifice at all
Yeah.
because it's second nature. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she made those kind of decisions for me.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your grandmother, man.
For sure.
Cause she hey, wherever your mama at, she gonna be there. She gonna be working at the concession stand. She gonna be doing something.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So shout out to her for sure.
Yeah, man, for sure. Shout out my wife, my kids. They always watching. Shout out to Big Jeff.
And shout out to Big Jeff. I seen him yesterday. I had tailed off on him.
Yeah.
I seen I stopped at Trevor hit him with something like that. Hey Jeff.
I think he was headed out to Atlanta or something.
Jeff in Atlanta?
I think he went there. I know I saw some snaps of him.
He would have told me that, bro. He would have told me to stop and get in the car. He would have told me, come on, we're going today.
I think it was a work thing.
Okay.
I think it was probably a boys and girls thing. I think a boys and girls club. But yeah, shout out to Jeff, man. Jeff always tuning in. Big supporter. Big time wrestling supporter. But beyond that, he's a big time kids all over this.
You know how I said like everybody I know in my life like really played a part. Man,
Yeah.
Jeff played a part in my life too, bro.
Yeah.
Like man, I used to be at the Blue Camp killing Jeff.
Yeah.
Like like went down.
But he was, but even you was doing, he like, this is what you need to be doing.
For real though, yeah.
He never.
Nah, he did his thing.
Yeah.
He's still doing his thing. He did his thing with so many kids. Everybody from wrestling.
Yeah.
No Jeff.
Everybody.
He didn't lay hands on everybody around here. You know what I'm saying? Like he done affected everybody's life in a positive way.
Jeff been in this thing for 20 years, man.
You know what I'm saying? So if you've been around the last 20 years, he can affect your life in a positive way, bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
But man, Red, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. This was a good one, bro. It was good to sit down and talk to you. Get a little bit more information on you, know what I'm saying? Know who you really are outside of the football realm of what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for that. And check out what we got going on Fats Barbershop Club, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'm trying to get that 1,000 so I can go live on TikTok, man.
Yeah, for real. Stay tuned because I might be back.
Oh yeah. Hey, stay tuned.
I might be back. I'm gonna be back. I promise you that one.
Stay tuned.
It's crazy. This been planned.
Yeah,
We've been talking about it. I told him but I said like after I scored
after you score a touchdown.
Yeah, I seen you like the week before. So I said, man, after I score a touchdown, I'll do this.
Yeah.
And then it happened. So I promise you this. So yeah, I'll for sure be back.
So y'all be on the lookout for Red. Y'all heard it right here. He said he gonna be back. And when he come back, he gonna be Mr. UAPB.
That's it. It's a blessing to be a blessing, man.
Hey, always a blessing to be a blessing. I appreciate y'all, man. And ride out with my daughter.
What's up, Rustin? Thank you for listening to my Daddy Fat on Fast Barbershop Club.
Right there.